Hi, this is Anilamation, and in this tutorial I'll show how to set up relative paths in Nuke. Quite often we need to share our project folder with others, and setting the relative path is the right thing to do. Here I have an assignment submission, and I'm going to use this as an example. I'll open this file using one of the non-commercial versions of Nuke. And as you can see, the files are not linked. We get errors because the way how this project is set, it's not possible for the media to link through this Nuke script. Right now I have only 3 media, and I could easily go ahead to my Finders window and replace these files manually. But what if we had hundreds of media files in here? It would take us the whole day to do this. So that's why we create relative paths, which makes possible that if you open the Nuke file together with the footage and media that is inside your project folder, is going to automatically link the media based on this script. So let's see how this works. I'm clicking S to open up the project settings. The first thing I need to do is to save this project. Here I have a project saved, and the project name is this last portion of this link right after this slash sign. This second portion of the link, which stands between these two slashes, it's one folder above my Nuke script. So if I bring in the Finders window, we can see that this Nuke script, which is here, we have slash, and the second one, which is assignment 1 submission 2, right before the slash, is this one. So it's one step up going on the hierarchy of folders. So our Nuke script is inside this folder, and the slash sign indicates this. We have this other slash, which indicates the other hierarchy up, which is the desktop. And the desktop is inside this folder's name. So again, this is the first step. We save the script. Next step is to click on the script directory where the relative path is created. As soon as we click on this, we're going to see the Python directory script, which creates a relative path for the media to be linked to the Nuke script. Our last step is to set up all the media in a way that our Nuke script knows how many folders above itself it has to look at for connecting to this media. If we go back to this assignment submission, we see that the script is saved at the same folder as the media is. Now this is not a good idea, because what if you had a very big project? It would look very messy in here. The best thing to do is to create folders that can separate media from the Nuke script. So here I'm creating a folder named media, or you can name it footage, and I'll place these media files in there and leave the Nuke script out. So now this Nuke script has to go one folder up to find the media. If I double click on this read node, first we see this link which tells us where this footage is saved. The reason why I'm not being able to see these read nodes is that this link is an absolute path. This path does not exist in my computer. This link is indicating that this video file is inside this master game animation folder, which is inside the spring semester folder. It's another slash here, is inside some other folder. But because I don't have this master game animation and this spring semester folder, these are folders created from the person that shared the project folder with me. Because none of these folders exist in my computer, the Nuke script cannot find these files. Okay, so let's see how we can replace this absolute path with a relative path. There are two things to be done. First, if any of this folder in this link is not included inside your main project folder, then they have to be erased from the link. Second, we have to place dots in front of the first slash that we have on the line. One dot represents one folder up, two dots represent two folders up. Let me bring in the Finder window. Now with this new organization of the folder that I created here, this file, which is this one here, needs to go one step up, and right now it should not go to here, Master Game Animation, because I don't have that folder structure, but I do have media. So I'll say it's gonna go one step up, which is media. I'm gonna delete the rest of the information in front since none of this folder exists inside this project folder. And then once it reaches the media, it's going to connect to the Nuke script. Okay, so it's just one folder up. So here we need to write the name of our read node, a slash telling that it's going to go one up, and because it's just one folder up, we place only one dot. Open, and it shows up here. I'll do the same for this read node. I'll go up here to the script and I'll change everything in front of this slash. And the third read node. And once I update this, the media is connected. If I save this composition and close this Nuke file, go back to the file and open this once again, the media is linked. Now, for the sake of practicing this folder structure idea, let's create another folder structure. Let's create a folder where we can save our Nuke scripts and see this other situation when you want to place two dots instead of one, because Nuke script needs to go up two folders to reach to the media source. And then I'm gonna place these Nuke files in there. I'm gonna delete this previous file and let's open this once again. I'm getting an error again because I restructured the folders. This file now is inside Nuke files, and earlier it was here. Now this Nuke file has to go two folders up to reach inside the source media files. For reaching one level up, we placed one dot. Going two levels up, can you make the math? Yes, we need to place two dots. Okay, so I'll go and I put two dots, which symbolizes that the Nuke file has to go two folders up to reach to the movie file. Okay, and then the third one, two dots. Okay, so in this tutorial we had a quick look on how to set up relative paths, which is a very good practice, especially if you want to share your files with others.